Say about 3 weeks ago on the show, we heard a story that I know I couldn't believe. Most of the P1s couldn't believe it. Emily, though, didn't really think it was that big of a deal. It was insane where she's doing stuff in her kitchen. She's looking out the window when all of a sudden she sees a little boy drop trow and take a piss in her pond. And we all went, what?
That's insane.
That's the fucking craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And Emily's like, oh, no big deal. People shit and piss on my lawn.
Yeah, Reed and Robert cross swords all the time on the
I
phone.
didn't
say
Not a big deal.
I didn't say that.
And we're like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
When we're like, did you say anything? And she's like, no.
She's like, no, the homeless guy that took a shit there yesterday.
I mean,
I didn't say
nobody
anything.
takes a shit
I
in
didn't
my
say
yard.
anything.
Okay. It was just a wild scene. And again, it didn't affect Emily like it affected all of us.
Yes.
Crazy. Well, you're not going to fucking believe this. It happened again.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered. Except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Come on. This can't be true.
Wow.
This can't be true.
Was it Robert this time?
Not this time. Wasn't.
Listen, I don't understand how this can happen once, twice. Is it the same kid or a different kid?
Like, is the word out among this?
Yeah,
kids
is this
on
just the
street?
toilet?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
listen, I've seen it. I
Yeah,
mean,
it looks.
the front yard kind of
Yeah.
looks
Hey,
like a giant toilet. But
Yeah, a
you know,
desert-scape toilet.
I don't, I mean, maybe that's just, I'm feeling it. That's where I got to go.
Oh.
The outhouse. But I don't, please explain to me what's going on because this is crazy.
Yeah, the first time, to make a long story short, I was cooking in the kitchen with my dad was over for dinner.
That's right.
You know, we're both standing at the kitchen where there's a window, a couple windows that overlook our pond area.
So this is the front yard?
This is the side of the yard.
Okay.
We had the pond is
Your
in the side of the
kitchen
yard.
faces the side yard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kitchen faces
And
the
there's
side
no
yard.
water in this pond, right?
There is water in the pond.
It was rain.
There's been it's been raining
Mosquito
for like the
water.
last like 2 months. You know, we've had heavy
Malaria
rains.
water.
Hey,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's not actually a pond.
It doesn't run.
though.
No, it doesn't run.
There's no
Yeah.
pump.
It doesn't
nor
It's just a
filter.
hole.
There used to be
It's
a
just a
pump
hole.
and there used to be a waterfall.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
And
anything.
it
I'm
used
talking
to be
about
beautiful,
But it doesn't work.
But it doesn't work.
No, it's just a hole
2
with
holes,
rainwater. in it.
Remember when
Yeah.
she said she
That's not a
legitimately
pond.
was thinking about making that like her pool?
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
right.
That was a consideration. She was going to dig it up
Yes.
in a hole
Yes.
and have the hole be her
Like
pool.
plunge pool.
Yes.
What
That's
happened to
correct.
that?
That never happened. Actually, I remember one time during the summer, like 2 summers ago, we did put a giant tarp over the empty cement hole and fill it up with water, and it was like a little splash area.
Dude,
That's so
how
dangerous.
redneck are you?
Put a tarp over cement and made it a little splash area.
Still safer than her trampoline, Thor.
That is
That's actually
true.
a good point.
Is the thought of yours eventually we're going to get that thing working again? And it'll be nice and pretty. and-
Aw, the birds
That's
and
a
butterflies will
very
come.
yes, so pretty. That's not really a realistic thought anymore.
Pipe dream?
No, because we've tried, let's say 3 years ago, we tried to get it back working again, and then shit just broke again, and ponds are just fucking expensive. And
So, what are you going to do with it?
Well, my thought
Clearly,
is that
let kids piss in it, Eddie.
Community toilet.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
my thought is that we would drill holes in it and then fill it with dirt and have it be a planter area, like drill holes so that when it rains, it doesn't fill up with water, and that it would be a planter area, like to plant, I don't know, flowers or something.
Oh, beautiful.
That's just what I have planned for it in the future.
And it would go with all the other plantings that are flourishing in your yard right now.
Thank you for saying that,
Okay,
Sky.
I just wanted to make sure.
Or we demo it and it's a pile of dirt, which is probably the most likely thing that will end up happening, right? But in the meantime, it's 2 cement basins.
It's a broken pond filled with rainwater.
Correct.
And piss.
Standing water. Yeah,
Well-
did you guys ever drain it?
So, not yet.
This
Shut
was
up.
3 weeks ago.
Shut
this
up.
was 3 weeks ago,
Dude,
guys.
that's fucking
Come on,
disgusting.
Alex. You told us
Stop it.
that
Emily.
weekend Robert was going to drain it because it's
Yes.
so fucking gross.
And then
So
it
foul.
rained again. And so
So then
it's
it
just-
overflowed and you had piss water on your lawn.
It didn't overflow It
And
did
you
not
had
overflow.
Then
piss
it's still
water
in there.
on
We
your...
don't have a lawn. It didn't overflow.
So
So,
then it's
you're
still
wrong.
in there.
We
It's still
don't
in
have
still
a
in there.
lawn in your fucking face. Okay,
you.
we just have dirt and rocks.
Thank you.
So fuck you.
Oh my God.
We don't have our lawn is not that fucking nice.
Is your thought that
What?
it just diluted the piss so you're good?
My thought is that it didn't. The first initial pee, I was not. First of all, you listen back. I was not pumped on it. I said, "Oh God, there's a kid peeing in my yard." I didn't go out and say anything right away.
for
So
sure,
that's
for
where
sure,
that
for sure.
ended. Right?
That's stunning.
That's. I showed Robert the picture because I snapped a picture of it the first time it happened.
Which is
I-
weird taking a
I thought it
picture
was
of a
fucking
child peeing.
wild.
Yeah, well, it is.
FBI,
It is.
FBI.
The whole thing is crazy. And then I just forgot about it. Like I kind of just forgot about it. It
don't-
rained a couple times.
I still haven't forgotten about it.
But
Me,
if it
it's
didn't,
not my house.
if it didn't overflow,
Yeah.
and it rained a couple times, now you just got piss water sitting in there.
I mean, from one tiny little 3-year-old that peed in it. It's not. I'm not going to go sit in it, but we're going to drain it eventually. We just haven't
Okay,
got around to it.
To make me feel better, I know you have a spa out back. Can you please just take a chlorine tab and throw it in there or something, just so I can sleep at night?
No.
Like, I mean, that thing is a germ soup. Germ soup.
I know it is, and nobody's going back there. Nobody's going near it. I'm not sticking my feet in it.
Are you saying nobody's going near it?
Well, nobody in my family's going near it.
Okay. Nobody is approved to go near
It doesn't bother you?
Um,
Like it makes me.
no.
This makes me crazy.
No,
I feel like I would.
I'm not pumped on it. I want to say that once again, but
You're
it's
not-
not,
you're
like freaking me out.
It's not like your dog bowl where you're drinking out of it.
No, had he have taken a fat shit in it and there was shit floating around, I would hope so. Obviously, that would bother
would
me. But
hope
I'm like
so.
not a little pee in there. That's whatever.
I feel like if that was my house and I would go outside, I would just feel like, even if it's not true, I would smell pee
Yes,
every time.
yes.
Like everything.
I
would
don't
be-
ever walk over there. There's not even a way to
So,
like where
this
I
is
am.
Emily's.
So I've
this
never
is how
around it.
Emily treats her house. Out of sight, out of mind.
True.
Remember when we saw
Yeah.
her side yard with the maze that's back there,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there's like old tricycles and
Just
dead
crap.
bodies and everything. And we're like,
Really?
Emily, why don't you clean that shit up? She's like, well, I don't see it, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Doesn't bother you? Okay.
Nope.
But this is how Emily rolls.
That's how I roll. Doesn't bother
Okay,
me.
so you live in
She's like,
piss.
I'm totally fine with piss in my yard.
Yes, she
That's
is.
cool.
She is.
Fuck it.
Clearly.
It will get cleared out eventually, but it's not freaking me out where I can't sleep at night. Okay, so
I can't.
you can't.
I'm gonna go over
You
there
realize
today.
you're in the minority, right?
What? How long?
I do, but I think that
No.
sometimes you guys are a little more stressed about stuff like this than
A
other
child
people I know.
pissing in my yard. Yes, that is something I would not like.
Okay.
Now, you said you wouldn't let it go forever, so 3 weeks clearly isn't your trigger zone. How long till you go, okay,
Till it rains again.
that pee's been in there?
It's gonna rain tomorrow, Emily. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good again.
Yeah.
When the rain's done, it will get cleared out.
That's not true.
Is your boy Chili Dog Tim okay with piss in his yard?
That
Actually,
thing,
yeah.
I think that thing. You will wait until that thing evaporates.
No, we won't. I
You
swear
sure?
on my
What
my
are you
my,
waiting for
my
now?
life.
Well, what are you waiting for now?
Because it's gonna rain again, so it takes a lot. It's a lot of work to do the whole thing. I will not, because we get mosquitoes and I get eaten up by mosquitoes, and I don't want that to happen.
They literally.
Piss
That's how you get
mosquitoes.
malaria.
So
What?
mosquitoes are the bigger concern than the piss pond.
Actually, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so no, that's not. No, it will get drained sooner than later. Just if it keeps raining, I'm not gonna have Robert lug all the stuff out there and keep doing it over and over again. We're just gonna do it once when the rain's done. Anyway, that's the plan.
You're
That's the
getting
plan.
very defensive, and I don't know why.
I'm not getting
because
defensive.
we are all concerned about your piss, the
piss pond.
piss in the pond.
Yes, piss pond.
and for legitimate reasons.
I understand all
Okay.
that. I understand your concerns.
Okay.
I don't have them, and I believe that other
Fair enough.
people listening agree with me as well.
You do. You
I think
believe
that there's a camp,
Everyone wants a piss pond.
camp that is really freaked out about it, and a camp that's like, we'll get around to draining it, like I am.
Okay.
I believe that.
Okay.
I could be wrong,
Yeah. No. Hey.
but
I'm
I believe
Sure, I'm sure you're
there's
right.
mixed people.
I don't want to live next to that camp. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. So we move forward to yesterday evening. And again, there's a bunch of kids playing their Nerf gun things that they've been doing. And
Oh, we're still doing the Nerf gun
that's
wars.
still like the thing that they're
thing.
all doing. There's about 10 kids all running around, and they're going from my yard to the neighbor across the street's yard to the other neighbor next to us.
Are they going anywhere near the piss pond?
They're drinking out of it. They have no idea that piss
Reed's
is in it.
hiding in it.
Yeah.
Like
Dude.
he's a soldier coming out of water.
Swamp.
Dude, If somebody has one of those Nerf water guns, guess where they're going to refill
No,
that
no,
fucker?
no,
Dude,
come on.
they're just going to
No,
dip it in the pond
no.
and fill it up.
You got me in the eye.
Dude, they don't know there's piss in there. Oh, I'm so nervous.
There's no water guns going on here, Sky. It's all the foam bullets. But
Okay.
Okay.
right.
No golden showers.
And so that's happening yesterday evening. Kids running around. And I'm inside at the time doing some stuff on my phone, sitting to the side of the window in the kitchen, like at the little island thing that's between the kitchen and the dining room, where I can kind of still see out to the pond, but I'm not like right in front of the window. Okay. So I'm sitting there on my phone doing some stuff. The news is on and dinner started and all that other stuff. Well, I'm sitting there, and out of the corner of my eye, I see two bodies start walking back there. One is the very little kid, the 3-year-old, who was back there, the initial peer. And the second person behind him was his dad this time.
What?
The first time his dad was not around. His dad was around the corner.
Right.
This time his dad was walking behind the 3-year-old. You know, when you're a dad, you're walking behind your little kid walking.
And this is your property.
On
Yes.
your side yard. They're walking
But they're
on your side
on
yard.
my property because the kid's allowed to go on the trampoline, which is like 14 feet away.
Okay. Man, this is confusing, but
Yeah.
So the kid starts walking and the dad's behind him, and then they turn around so their backs are towards me. And once again,
no.
with the fucking dad standing
No.
behind him,
No.
the kid drops his pants and pees into the pond.
Now we have double piss in the pond.
Yes.
Ew.
So at this moment,
Fresh, hot piss.
Okay. Yuck.
I go, oh my God. I say to myself, what the fuck? Like,
Now,
what the fuck? It's happening
remember-
right now in front of my face. And the fucking dad's there this time.
Remember what we said last time?
Yeah.
Again, you said out of sight, out of mind. I didn't care. Once it happened, I forgot about it, whatever. And the rest of us, again, you know, this other weird camp,
Yeah, the weirdos.
we all
Yeah, the
lost our
weird-
minds and
the
said,
weirdos.
I don't know how you didn't say something to the dad.
Right.
Of like, I would have made a beeline and been like, what the fuck is going on? This is my house. You don't piss on my house. Not okay. Please don't ever do this again. I'm not going to yell at the 3-year-old. I'm talking to the dad.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, dude, your kid just pissed in my fucking pond.
Yeah.
No.
No, thank
No,
you.
no, 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 no. You go fucking clean it up,
Yeah.
guy. But you said,
But you
whatever.
said
I
it's
said
ju-
it was
it's
a
just-
one-off. It was this
Isolated.
is just
Yeah,
what I thought
isolated
this was
incident.
isolated.
Yes.
I thought
Just
this
piss.
So-
not a big deal. I don't care if people piss in my yard.
If you would
know,
have
she
said
didn't say
something,
I didn't say that. Thank you.
then clearly this wouldn't have happened again.
yeah.
Correct.
But you didn't. You chose not to.
And now they think it's a public
Now
toilet.
it's a toilet. Now it's a toilet.
Ew.
It's officially a toilet.
Ew, Emily.
Are you okay with this?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
No, I'm not.
Now you're
we're
not.
not.
I was.
Two pisses is
I
the
was
law.
So now
Never
you're in
o-
the now you're in the weird
You're in our
camp.
camp.
You're
You're
back
in
in our
our
camp.
camp of
Welcome to our side.
welcome to our side of hey, pissing in my front yard, weird thing to do.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
never okay with it. I just thought it was a one thing. It's not going to happen again. The
Well, you're
kid
very
just
defiant.
was over there.
You're very defiant.
Yeah, totally. I guess I am. But I was never.
I love that. I love that.
I was never okay with it. I just wasn't going to say anything for this one time. I thought it wasn't going to happen again,
Okay.
and I wasn't going to make a big stink
And now it
about
has.
it.
And now it has.
And now,
Now it
since
has.
it's happened a second time,
Yeah.
apparently it's going to be a pattern, right? And
Yeah,
Well,
This
it's
is
the
the thing.
toilet.
yes,
That's the toilet.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. Well, I got to say something, but here's the fucking problem.
What?
Confrontation with somebody I know is my fucking worst nightmare ever.
Let me ask you. Are you
Ever.
heated? Are you heated?
Yes.
Okay, so you're heated.
I'm heated.
okay.
I'm
'Cause
heated.
usually you're okay with confrontation when you're like kind of pissed and whatever.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
to somebody in a
strangers,
parking lot.
strangers. Okay,
Stranger.
I get it.
Yeah.
Person in
So
line
you
at
know
the store.
this dad.
Yep.
You're not like this is like your nightmare.
Like my worst nightmare. And immediately I start spinning out Emily
boy.
anxiety.
Oh,
I mean, the
Freaking out,
kid
freaking
just
out,
pissed in
freaking out,
your
freaking out.
yard.
See, to me, this is much easier.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, Fred, your kid just pissed in my pond.
Yeah, you saw it happen,
What
Fred.
are you doing, Fred?
Yeah.
Like, knock it off, Fred.
Totally
Hey,
Fred.
Fred.
Okay.
Fuck Fred.
Fuck Fred.
Fuck out of here, Fred.
Yeah.
And then Fred, but
easy.
Fred would be like, yeah, but you didn't clean it up from last time, so I figured it was still okay.
I thought I was gonna want that thing, and I didn't
I was totally fine with it, and I'm defiant, but now I'm also saying that I'm not fine with it.
Never fight with it. Jeez. He didn't, from what I know, he never knew about it the first time.
Okay.
Because he wasn't around. He didn't
But
see it.
clearly
He
he
was
But he
doesn't
doesn't
now.
give a fuck. He just let his kid do it.
Clearly
Fucking
now he does.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah.
He didn't come and tell me afterward or stop his kid or anything. I saw the whole fucking
he
thing
watched
happen.
him do it.
Yeah.
And so it happened so quick. The kid zips up and fucking finishes. I'm like, fuck, I gotta say something.
Yeah.
About seriously, a few minutes later, 2 minutes later, Robert's truck pulls in the driveway. Robert's home from work.
You're gonna make Big Robbie
I'm in
Shades do it?
shock still. Okay, so I go, oh my fucking God, you're not gonna believe what just happened. Like, you're not gonna believe what just happened. It happened a second time. He goes, fuck, okay, I'm gonna go fuck talk to him. And I go,
Big Robbie's getting in there.
No.
What do you mean,
nope.
Why? Then you don't have to do it.
Yeah, that was your
You guys
nightmare.
don't know how Robert is when Robert snaps. Like, I've heard him talk to people that work for him when it's like really inappropriate and like mean. Like that's how Robert
Well,
is.
too good.
Like Robert
Too
fires
fucking
people
bad.
for a living, and like
I'm
Robert's
okay
like,
with that.
like a dick about it
So
too.
what? The kid just pissed in your
I
fucking
know.
yard.
And he watched him do it. So yeah, I'm okay with
this
being
guy
a little.
This guy needs his ass shoot out.
But I get Emily.
Like,
You
what the
always
fuck?
want to do your best to keep those
No.
relationships, and if your kids play
Not
together,
I don't want to be friends with somebody that's letting their kid piss in my yard.
Well, I
Sorry.
get it. You
I
know,
don't want to necessarily be buddies with this guy, the dad, but I don't want to.
Okay.
This initial, like,
okay.
first talking to, I want to just let me go handle it. So that's how bad I want to preserve this, like, whole, like,
Yeah.
our kids being friends. Because it's
Okay.
the older brother that
I got
Reed's
you.
friends with.
I got
so I give it a couple minutes and I get my courage up and I go take a deep breath and I go, fuck. I got to go outside.
Really, this really is crazy.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Now they're like across the street around the corner at the neighbor's house. They're like not even on the property anymore. So I walk over and I go, hey. I go,
Oh no, I love when you go.
Oh.
hey.
I'm being sweet. Hey.
Hey,
you have your kids stop pissing in my yard? Thanks.
Hey, I just want to let you know I was in the kitchen and I saw what happened with him and he peed in the pond. You're right there. Can you guys not do that? Like,
Did you say this the second time?
I didn't say the second time
Okay.
because I didn't want to be weird, acting like I knew that this happened before and didn't say anything.
Well, I would say I saw him do it once before. I thought it was just a one-time thing, not a big deal. But now this is twice, and I saw that you saw. Can you please stop? You know, because now you're emphasizing this happened twice.
And you supervised the second time.
Right.
That's insane.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I
Okay,
just said, hey, I
okay.
saw that happen.
Yeah.
Can you please not let him do that anymore? I have a restroom. If he really needs to use the restroom,
Offer
you guys
it
are
up the
more than
house.
welcome to
Wow,
come and he
that's
could use
nice
my
of you.
See,
restroom.
I wouldn't have been as
That's
nice.
nice of you.
Well,
And
I
he
would
said,
have
oh,
said-
yeah. And then he's the dad that looks over at the little one and goes, you shouldn't be doing that.
Stop it.
See, that's where I would have said, dude, do you think this is fucking funny?
Oh, whoa.
Oh, Thor's pissed.
Whoa, Robert.
Robert!
That's how I
Maybe
would
you were right. This is breaking down quickly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna rub his nose in it.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? So is everything cool? Did he?
He was he was fine. He, oh, no problem. Yeah, of course. No big deal.
No apology?
I think he's going to do it again.
He did say sorry, but it was one of those, oh, sorry.
Oh.
You know, like
I don't-
those sorries, like not a nice sorry. It was like,
No.
oh, sorry.
No.
You think it's gonna happen?
I think it's going to
again?
happen again. I
Emily?
really do.
Okay, we're all
What?
the massive question that everybody wants to know.
People are dying.
We are now 2 pisses in
Oh,
Two
God.
pisses.
to
in.
this pond. When are you gonna drain it?
When is the next rainstorm?
It's tomorrow.
So,
After that, when is the next rainstorm?
Come on, dude. That doesn't.
Eddie.
Now you're not.
Eddie,
close.
you're fucking weird.
Yeah.
Eddie, you're fucking weird.
I know.